Yeah, I just saw this on the newspaper, in the Cameroon newspaper, and I say, okay, now we have what we call father to son relationship, okay, where the father Paul Biya has been in power for more than 42 years, and now he wants to hand over power to the son. And this is what we have been condemning. We have seen a lot of this happening along the years where we have father to son relationship. But this is not new in Africa because we've seen a lot countries like Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo with Kabila. We've seen that of Chad with Idris Deby. We've seen that of Gabon with Omar Bongo. We've seen a lot of other countries do the same father to son relationship where they take over from their dad and they make it like it's a dynasty. This is not about dynasty. This is about elections. We cannot have a president that has been in power for more than 42 years and has done nothing that you can tell is impressive. Okay, successive failures on failures of policy, failures of policy upon failures. There's an ongoing war in the southern Cameroon and Bazonia, and you want to hand over power to your son to continue that same legacy of dictatorship. This is what we condemn in Africa. But some unscrupulous leaders think that it's okay for them to just keep there that God has assigned them to lead. It is wrong. Okay? The people of Cameroon needs to understand that 42 years is enough. And the leadership of Paul Biya has proven to be the failure of its kind. See what is going on now with the Trump administration, putting Cameroon as one of those countries that needs to be given visa ban. That is a huge implication of different policies that we have seen across the years. Okay, Cameroon has never been part of any visa ban before, but now we see the Trump administration putting Cameroon as part of the visa ban. Now, what has the visa ban? The implication of this visa ban is that the Cameroon government must respond within 60 days of reforms that they have made to ensure that the Trump administration can relieve them of this visa ban. We have seen a lot of misguided principles where the Biya regime take up upon themselves to commit human right abuses, human right different crimes of genocide, crime of illegal detention, crimes of child molestation and rape. All these crimes go unabated. I mean, this government does not hold anybody accountable. The military goes around, kill, do anything they can. And the government will say, okay, we are investigating. The Ngabu massacre is still fresh in our memories. 5 years ago, more than 50 people were killed. Mothers, children, young ones, adults of all ages. But the government does not care. All they care is election after 7 years, election after 7 years, staying in power. The Cameroon economy is going down the drain today because of what? They don't give any checks and balances. All they know is to add prices of goods and services, add prices of commodities, add prices of different types, and they know that the people don't care. The other day, I saw Atanganji going around closing churches. How are the churches get to do with the economic bankruptcy that Cameroon is going through today? The Cameroonese people prefer to stay in the bars. There are more bars than churches today in that country because they go to bar and drink every single day. They are in bars. You go to work at 10 o'clock in the morning. You go to the bar at 12 and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. How can that kind of system be productive? It's a consumer economy. They only know how to consume. Consumption, consumption, consumption. They don't know how to produce. And to the government officials, it's okay. They just want to stay there as long as they can stay there. But they have plunged that country in the worst economic crisis you can talk about. Cameroon is at the top of the list of the most indebted country today. I don't know which generation of Cameroonese are going to pay those bills. I don't know which of them can foot those bills that this government is squandering from IMF, squandering from World Bank, squandering from different countries, taking loans without any auditing. That is the footprint of the failed state. It's a failed state. And when you have this, then it's okay for the father to son replacement to come and continue with the same failed policies along the years. The economic crisis, the political crisis, the social economic stagnation is going on. And for that government, it's okay. Anybody can just stay there and keep, staying for 7 years and 7 years and 7 years. It's okay for them. But that is the failure of this regime. And with the support of France, they think that they can do anything and go scot-free. See what is happening in Southern Cameroon and Bazonia today. Who can say the genocide, the scorched-earth policy of this government? The military has occupied the land of Southern Cameroon and Bazonia, and they are killing the people of Southern Cameroon. And the United Nations just called this government and said, please investigate those doing the act. How do you call somebody who is the actor, the person that is doing the act? You ask the person to go and investigate himself. I'm just saying, if the United Nations is unable to take action in this neglected crisis in Southern Cameroon and Bazonia, they should let the international community know. Because you cannot see a crisis that has been going on for more than 10 years. This is almost 9 to 10 years. And you see the killing going on, the scorched-earth policy going on, the illegal detention, the IDPs, internally displaced persons, the refugees are flooding Nigeria everywhere. And they will go and be focused on crises that are not even this magnitude. We are calling on the United Nations to know that they have the responsibility to protect. They have the responsibility to take pro-action than to wait when the crisis has gone to a certain extent. Then they say they want to come and do humanitarian. How do we prevent these wars from happening? We have to make sure that we prevent than coming to do something else. We have to. This is why I made this statement. The League of Nations failed because of lack of proactiveness. The League of Nations could not act. They only back and take no action. Well, we don't want the United Nations to be like the League of Nations. Why did the League of Nations fail? Why? The United Nations should learn from the failures of the League of Nations so that they avoid this same failure. Because this is what is going on in Africa, where there's no consequences for any action. These leaders do their thing. They know that they are being covered by some of the veto powers in the United Nations Security Council. They can do whatever they want. They don't care. They are corrupt. They embezzle without remorse. And that's what is going on. The African governments, the international community should take action against these rogue regimes, like the one in Cameroon. This is just going out of hand. It's going out of hand.